What's going on, everybody? Sitting here messing with some old, painting some old jig heads, and as y'all can see, getting these jelly bellies ready. It is fall time. It is fall time. I am excited. What's going on, everybody? Let's see who's up in this thing. Mellow, what's them? A1 Fishing Family, what's going on? Mickey Wilson, what it do, bruh? Richard Randall, what's going on, brother? Sharkun Wright, my guy. We had a great time last weekend on the lake. Me and Sharkun Wright and one of his buddies. I should have recorded. We had a blast. We had a blast. We caught some good crappie. Devon 225, what it do? What it do? Hugo, what's going on? Oh, hey, look, bro. I understand. I want what you going to watch, Hugo? Yarley, what's going on, fam? Oh, Devon 225 is definitely gonna be special. Joseph, what's going on, man? I sure appreciate it. I sure appreciate it, brother. Real talk. Terry Johnson, what's happening? Memphis in the building. Man, y'all, let me tell y'all something. The fall bite is getting right. I'm gonna tell y'all that. I have certain areas at the lake where I fish most of the time. Where I fish a lot. Certain areas where I put brush piles at just for the fall time. And me and old Mr. Sharkun Wright, we went out there just to test them out. We went out there kind of later to that area, and it's about to go down. The fall time, the water is cooling down. Those crappie are eating. They feeding y'all. Please believe me. Willie Farmer, what's going on, fam? Oh, you going to see Venom? Venom? Oh yeah, yes sir. Double salute, Terry Johnson. Kevin Walker, what's the deal? I got that unit from Slab Doc the other day. Okay, okay. Look at here. Got you a good one, brother. Danny Schubert, what's up, what's up, what's up? So, that's why I put that up here, Mickey Wilson. That's why I put these up here, man. These are my fall/winter jigs. I really use jelly bellies in the fall and the winter time. And as y'all can see, I'm getting them ready. Got me some Sprite. Got that pink and purple. Got some of that monkey milk. I got a few more too. I got this Cajun cricket. I'm gonna do some things with that. Got some of that black and orange. Y'all know what tail going on is black and orange. That good old shark. So what else? I got some all green with the orange head. I don't even know what I'm gonna do with it. I got all kind of jelly belly, but I'm actually painting me some. I probably got about 100 jig heads painted right here, but I'm also getting my jelly bellies ready because I love jelly bellies for that fall and winter. Bigger profile. Those crappie finna start feeding in this fall, so you get a bigger profile. And I want to give them that jelly belly in that fall and winter time. Joseph, I reached out to you on your Gmail account a couple of times, but haven't heard back. I will check it today. So we've been having a lot of rain down here in Houston, so I've been working. I've been working. So I will check that today. I will definitely check it today. Everybody that won jigs, y'all jigs, and you sent me the information. Your jigs are already gone. But Joseph, I promise you, I will check it out. I promise you, I will. Terry Johnson said, "What them yellow things do? I know you used them when you went to the lake. Oh yeah, these things right here. I ain't used them. Yeah, I used them all fall and winter. Last fall and this year's winter, I've used it. That lemon lime, I call it. They not someone actually named it the Sprite. That Sprite is all right. That Sprite the truth for real. So I'm gonna put a chartreuse tail on it. This thing here was deadly. This spring and this winter, this jig right here, green, shark and green head. I mean shark and yellow head with the green body, and I'm gonna put a shark tail on it. Man, they killed that thing. So, and they also killed this jig too. This jig with the yellow head. I use chartreuse head also with the pink and purple. It's like pink on one side, purple on the other side. They wore that one out too with a shark tail and with a pink tail. So I'm just getting ready. Squiddo, what's going on, fam? Shark I said, when you get it finished, I want some. Oh, it's going down. These here gonna be deadly. The jelly bellies are always deadly. Mickey Wizard, I need a box of jelly bellies. I got y'all, man. I got y'all. That's why I said let me go on ahead and get these jelly bellies right, cause it goes down with the jelly bellies. Black Rain, what's happening, fam? George Baker said those jellies look awesome. I sure appreciate it, brother. Ron said they had a few cats on SK Live that ordered jigs from Grandpa Bob's and said they never got them. They had to learn a hard lesson. I learned the hard lesson. I ordered last November. I think I ordered like 600 or 700 jigs from him. Paid him the money. I took it as a loss. I took it as a loss and I was fine with it. Afterwards, I wasn't fine with it at first, but I'm telling y'all, do not deal with Grandpa Bob's. If you want jig heads, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I keep telling y'all this. I don't care who else make the jig heads. If you want jig heads, shop with my guy Chris Guthrie. You're not gonna beat it. The best quality. He has great quality customer service and even greater quality jig heads. I refuse to buy jig heads from anybody else. A lot of folks order from him. He has some cheap prices. What that old saying is, because I was, a year ago, that's what I was ordering from for a little bit. But how that old saying goes, you get what you pay for. And that's what I did. I ain't get nothing, but I paid for it. So I definitely learned from that, though. I learned from that. And like I say, I know for a fact, Chris Guthrie is a great guy, great customer service, and several other people would tell you the same thing. Bubba G, what's happening? Bud Crisco, what's going on, man? What's going on? He got different price. Mickey was when talking the price for the jelly bellies or the price for the jigs. You have, if you're looking for the price for the jigs, you have to hit them up on Facebook or Instagram. Oh yeah, and I also shot a video today. I haven't posted it. I shot a video on how I paint my jig head. The whole process from painting, cleaning out the eyes, putting the actual eyes on, baking them, tying the jig. I gave through that whole process. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put another one out for the jelly belly process. So I haven't put neither one of them out. I might just make it one whole video of the regular hand ties and the jelly bellies. But yeah, it's coming soon. I already did the regular hand ties. I already recorded it. Terry said the one you had up on the last time you was on live before I had to go and meet you later for dinner. Man, I'll be tying so many G's. Look, I've been tying so many G's. I got these my 1/8. So I really don't fish with 1/8. So I done started to fill up my box on my 1/8. And I've been filling it up pretty good. So yeah, let's show you how much I've been tying. These are all 1/8. With these some 1/32 right here on the bottom, but all these are 1/8. So I've been doing a lot of tying though. Got me some of my good turkey feathers. I love turkey feather tails, so I got a lot of those on the bottom. Got some buck tails up there. I've been tying a lot. Like I done filled up these 2 boxes. These are all buck tails. Filled them up pretty good. I'm getting ready for this fall. Fall bite is finna be awesome. And these are some of my buck tails and my rubber legs. Them rubber legs, I really don't fish with them a lot. I just like the way they look. Y'all can see them rubber legs where they shake. But I really don't fish with those a lot. But them some more buck tails. So y'all don't know. I really only fish with buck tail or turkey feathers. I got pheasant tails too. I fish with some pheasant tails too. Slab Doc, what's happening, man? Vernon Brogan said, you must going on, bro. I need some of those jelly bellies. Man, y'all hit me up, man. I'm hooking y'all up with some of these jelly bellies, man. Like I say, I really don't use these in the summer. I like to use them basically fall, spring, and the winter, but really winter, fall and winter. But I do use them in the spring also because you can put a piece of bubble gum on a jig. I mean, on the hook and catch them in the springtime. But I really like to use them in the fall and the winter time. That bigger profile. No Slack Outdoor said, how do you contact him? I DM him on IG, but he never responded. Talking about Chris Guthrie, your best bet is Facebook. Contact him on Facebook, on Messenger. Facebook Messenger, Guthrie Tackle. I promise you he'll get back with you. But also, they got the expo going on in Shreveport, and he's up there. I spoke with him a couple weeks ago, so he's up there in the expo. That's probably why you haven't got couldn't get a hold to him. But I promise you, he'll get back with you. George Baker said, just left Expo, not looking good for Ken and Kyron to be in the top 25. Really, man, I really hate that, man. Cause I know them boys, they put their best foot forward. I know they put their best foot forward, man. So I really hope, you never know though. You never know. You never know. They might get on up there. Hopefully next year I can be up in that thing. Look, next year I'm gonna do everything in my willpower to be up there. Next year, not to be there, but to fish in it. So I'm definitely looking forward to it. But I hope they do, man. I hope they come out top 25 and get on to that next day, get to the money. Real talk. Rich Randall said, hey, did you see that rod I sent you? I did see it. Yes, sir, I did. I did. So this fall and winter, I'm gonna try out some more rods. Y'all know I get real stubborn when it comes to rods. I like what I like. But I'm gonna try out some different rods, man. I got a few rods I haven't used. I got a few I haven't used in a long time. So what I want to do, I'm gonna shoot a video of several different rods. I'm gonna catch a day when the bite is good. And I'm gonna try several different rods, and see which one is the best. Best backbone and best sensitivity. Price for the jelly bellies, email me. They ain't the same price as the jigs. They ain't the same price as the regular jig, but I got you, Mickey. Mickey, I got you. I actually never even really priced them. I used to just throw a couple of them in with the variety pack. But if you just want strictly jelly bellies, email me. I can tell you the colors that I have, and we'll go from there. But I got you. Slapdog said, look like we getting a break from rain on Sunday. Might head out there to the favorite lake. Man, I don't think I'll be able to make it. I got a few things going on this weekend. I really want to go Sunday. Just because I told you the report from last Saturday on the guide trip, man. We had a blast. And them fall time areas are picking up. They're picking up. So I know with this fresh rain, we've been getting rain all week. So with this fresh rain, I'm sure that water temp is going to drop down some more. And I can only imagine what it's going to be like. But I know you're going to hit me up and give me an update. Hugo said, movie started, bro. Y'all be safe. Tight lines. Catch y'all next week. Hugo, I appreciate it, brother. I seen Hugo out there too, y'all. On the guide trip, I seen Hugo was out there at the favorite lake too, man, snatching them slabs up out of there. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up too, man. If y'all don't mind, hit that thumbs up. Yeah, y'all are gonna be there too, so I know I'm gonna give me a good fishing report. I got my fam Yarley and my fam Lamar out there, so I sure hate I won't be able to make it out there, man. I'm gonna be sick. Then next weekend I got some other engagements next weekend, so I won't be there. Will I? I don't think I'll be there next weekend. Then the weekend after that, I'm supposed to be going to Mississippi, back to Jackson for Jackson State homecoming. So I want to say I might miss 3 weeks in a row of fishing. I might be sick. I think I'm gonna be sick. MC, what's happening, man? Cali is in the building, West Coast. Also, they did miss the second cut, man. I really hate that, man. I hate if anybody that I know, man, I'm cool with or I fool with, man, that, took the time out to put that work in. And I heard there was a lot of people tearing their boats up there, too, hitting stumps and stuff, breaking their lower units. I don't know how true it is, but I heard a rumor that a few people tore their boats up there. Tore their lower units up there. It definitely was cheap, Rich, around it. Definitely. Devon 25 Cam got a new website for his rides, and he got an ultimate package that is around $455. $500. I ain't even finna go there. That just made me mad. I ain't even finna go there, Devon. I ain't even finna go there. That just made me mad, for real. Nigga said, I hit you up in Messenger and you told the price one time, but I forgot. Okay. We'll work some out. We'll definitely work some out. It's Dyson. Yo. What's happening? What's happening? So, yeah, y'all, I'm excited about this fall time. I'm telling y'all, this fall time bite is on. It's starting. I ain't going to say it's full on, but it's starting. The water temp is dropping. Like I said, the way I judge is, like I said, I place brush piles certain areas of the lake for certain seasons. And like I said, me and Sharkun and one of his guys, they got a guide trip last Saturday, and I just went and peeked. At one of the areas that I fish in the fall and winter time, and I was not expecting no crappie to be there. And we caught a nice little load of crappie just in my fall time areas, and I was just like, it's about to go down. Now I'm about to miss probably 2 or 3 weeks of fishing, so I'm about to be sick as a dog. I might sneak a day in though. I might sneak me a Sunday in or something. We'll see. Um, but yeah, it looked like it's about to. It looked like it's about to go down. It looked like it's about to go down. So y'all get prepared. Like I said, these jelly bellies, look, they're gonna be. They look. I sell them until they gone. Now when they gone, then they gone. I keep my own jelly belly for myself. These are the ones I tied earlier this year and last year. So you see how bigger they are? They're definitely longer and bigger. So it's that bigger profile. Like I said, the crappie love that bigger profile in that fall and winter time, of course, in the springtime. So they say bigger baits get bigger crappie. So I definitely believe that to an extent, though. I actually believe that to an extent because I ain't caught too many throwbacks on them jelly bellies. Like I said, I haven't started using them yet. I probably will start using my jelly bellies around November. Around November, probably in October, November, when it really when the water temp I would say get down to about mid 70s. When that water temp get to mid 70s or lower 70s, then it's time for the jelly bellies to play. I'm gonna be looking for them slab monsters, and this will be my first fall actually using a live scope. But yeah, me and Sharkhan and his buddy man, we was watching that live scope. We was just tickled to death, and we figured them out. We figured them out, and this is how we figured them out. So we figured, we fished the first few hours. We were catching crappie, and so when I went to my fall spot, we seen fish down the brush pile. We put it down in the brush pile. They wouldn't touch it. But once we lifted like 6 inches to a foot above that brush pile, they start shooting out of that brush pile like a torpedo. So that's another good thing about having something live to actually see. And once we seen that, we just started doing it back to back to back. Not putting the jig in the brush pile, just leaving it right above the brush pile. And I'm talking about it was just like this, pew, bop, boom, bop, boom, bop. I'm like, they were just coming. They were shooting out of that brush pile every time we dropped it and held it right above that brush pile. So that was more of, they didn't want it right there in their face. They wanted to go and chase it. And they was coming up like crazy, and they was thumping good. We had some great thumps. And I was missing those thumps because summertime we had a lot of more ticking than thumps. And so that's how I know that fall bite is coming on. It's coming on around because you're getting a lot more thumps than you getting that tick, 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 tick. So I'm so excited, man. Y'all get ready. This fall bite, I think this fall bite is gonna be awesome. The spring was awesome. Early winter was awesome. The summer was unbelievable. So we got to see what this winter gonna do. I mean, what this fall is gonna do. So I'm excited about the fall. Like I said, I got a video that I actually shot today. How I paint my jig, put the eyes on them, the whole process of how I tie them, bake them. I did that whole video. I haven't posted it yet because I might add this jelly belly video to show y'all how do I make my jelly bellies also. And I might just combine them and make one whole video of how I do everything, the whole process of how I do everything. So that will be coming out soon. Like I said, hopefully I can get on this lake soon, shoot me a video out there because I'm excited about this fall bite. This fall bite is awesome. And also, like I said, y'all know we got the guide trips. Get at your boy. I got the guide trips. We rolling. You know, one or two people hit me up in the email. We can make that happen. We can get us a date where we can get out there and get on some slabs. Shotgun rifle team. They took all them slabs home. So I know they done filleted and scaled or however they want to do it. They had plenty. When I say plenty, they had plenty of crappie to take home. Plenty of it. Let's see. Mr. B said, man, I finally made it back. What up? What's going on, Mr. B? George Barker said, Kenny bought that Huckabee 13 footer today because you've been promoting your. Look, I love my Huckabee. I will say this. That's one rod, and I have the 12-foot slab swinger. That's one rod I would never, ever not have on my boat. Y'all know I used to have my 10-foot 11. Somebody stole it off my boat. I left it on my boat. It was at my storage, and somebody stole it. And I used to always leave my rods on my boat. Just so happened this one day, somebody wanted to have some sticky fingers, and they stole my 10-foot 6 off the boat, and I ended up getting the 12-footer, and I love it. It's kind of heavy a little bit, but that Huckabee, when it comes to backbone, I'll put it like that. When it comes to backbone, you're not going to find a rod better. And it's amazing how much backbone is in that rod, but it still have sensitivity. So you're getting the best of both worlds. You're getting sensitivity and you're getting backbone. You can't beat it, man. That Huckabee, you can't beat a Huckabee rod. And that's just me being real. If you get your Huckabee rod, 10, 6, 11, 12, 13, you're going to get what you pay for. I promise you that you're gonna get what you pay for on those Huckabee rods. They're great rods. I honestly cannot say nothing bad about a Huckabee rod. That's why I got one. That's why I had two, but now I only got one. I love that Huckabee rod. I love it. Shark and Rice said, "Are they deep in the fall?" So I'm glad you asked that question, man. So the lake we went to, we did the guide trip on. They really stay around the same depth the whole year, and that's a thing that a lot of people thought that a lot of that crappie go deeper in the summer, and that's not always true. You can catch crappie at 8 feet in the summer, 8 feet in the fall, 8 feet in the winter, and 8 feet in the spring if you want to. So, and a lot of people starting to realize that because of their live imaging, and that's another thing that helped a lot of people realize. Like that's like people used to say, man, crappie never go down to eat. We watch crappie come out and go down and hit a jig. So that is not true. They will do it. They might all won't do it, but crappie will do that. And for years, everybody's like, you got to put it up there because their eyes are right here and they going to come. Yes, they definitely go up to eat, but they will also go down and chase something if they really want it. You give them what they want, they'll chase that too. So now we see with live imaging that a lot of things that we thought was true are not true. So like Sharko asked about deeper water. The fall time, they don't go deep in the fall. You just got to go where they hit. They might transition to another area, but that don't mean they're not. That don't mean that they're going deeper or shallower. You know, I fish year round. I fish from 8 to 12 feet, except for the spring. Spring, I go and fish 3, 4, 2 feet, 1 feet of water, 1 foot of water. But besides the springtime when they're spawning, all other season I fish the same depth, 8 to 15. I shot a video last year in the summertime fishing in 5 foot of water and caught me a limit, probably like an hour and a half, 2 hours. Caught a limit of crappie, nice size crappie, in 5 feet of water in the summertime. So crappie never have a game plan. I always say they never have a game plan when you go crappie fishing. Don't think because it's the middle of the summer, it's 100 degrees outside that this crappie are deep, because they might not be, and that's a proven fact. So in the fall time, I really don't. They really stay. Like I say, I don't. I really just fish between 8 to 12, 8 to 13 feet year round. Besides the spring, anyway, and they're gonna be there. They're gonna be there. Never bypass an area where you know that you've caught crappie at before because you think they went to a different depth. Try it out. You'll be surprised. He said, I'd have wiped me out having withdrawal. Man, I sure hate that, brother. It's Dyson. I sure hate it, man. I'd have did some damage. Wind and water wise, it did some damage, man. I pray that everything you get back to your regular schedule program, man, and get on them slabs, brother. Jimmy Mack, what's going on, man? What's going on? Let's see. It says simple paratus. That's the Marine talk, ain't it? Jimmy Mack. Roy Dale, what's going on, brother? Chat Jock is in the building. What's happening, fam? Cornell Harper, what it do? What it do? Let's see. He said, waiting on recovery. Fish are not back. Yeah, man. There's one thing about those big storms that really do a lot of damage. It'll throw them crappie off. That's crappie, period, though. And I'm glad you brought that point up. Just like earlier this year when we had that, we was wearing them out, man. Me, KP, Blue, Lamar, Yarley, like we was all wearing them out, man. This past winter in January, February, we were wearing them out, back to back. We catching 2 and 3, 4 man limits. Then all of a sudden that freeze came through. I went that first weekend of the freeze, and I seen so many shad floating above the water. I couldn't pay nobody on the lake to get one fish. Nobody had a fish. And crappie are real finicky. So when they have a drastic weather change, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be a hard day of fishing. I don't care what you got, live scope, if you got active captain, active target, mega live, it don't even matter. When you have that drastic temper change, those crappie, they'll get lockjaw, they'll move to a certain area. Like, you got to have your game tight. When you got that drastic, that's why I'm glad, like, it's down here in Houston, like, the weather is gradually dropping. It's not 100 degrees and dropped to 50. It's 100 and it went to the 90s. Now we're like in the 80s, the high to mid 80s. So It's gradually dropping. As long as it's gradually dropping, those crappie they transition right instead of a drastic change, and they definitely you gonna catch it then. Check this again. I got that jig box Wednesday. Thanks again, man. Double salute, man. I'm glad you got it, man. Let me know how it goes with you. DRD Outdoor, what's going on, fam? Oh yeah, yeah. Some also talk about the tournament. We had a tournament on Lake Somerville Sunday. Me and Lamar, we fished off, hour off. We fished hard. But what is one thing that I say that I did not do is give the crappie what they wanted. We caught 50 crappie. I took like 24, 25 home to clean. We caught plenty of crappie, but we couldn't get those size. We only had one crappie over a pound. Talking about drastic change in weather. It kind of got a little cooler and it kind of dropped a little bit. And mostly everybody out there was saying the same thing. Man, we came out here and pre-fished this week, man. We was catching slabs. Even Lamar catching slabs. We talked to other people at the time. We were catching slabs all week. But then Sunday morning came and it was kind of cool that Friday and Saturday. And it completely changed. Like we had like six. There was a lot of people like 6 pounds, 6 pounds, 6 pounds. I think it was one group that had like 8 or 9 pounds because they caught one crappie. It was like a 1.7, and that changed their weight. But everybody else was like, man, we caught a lot of crappie. They just was all under a pound. But that happened with that drastic change of weather. That's when crappie really act funny. And we was on piles where we seen big crappie. They would not bite. They weren't even chasing the jigs. We put plastic, we put hand ties, and we catching the other crappie catching them like that off brush piles. But those big ones kind of sit right in the middle of that brush pile or right on that bottom. And we'll put the jig in front. Most times you put a jig in front of the crappie if they don't want it, they'll swim away. They'll swim up to it and they'll, dart off once you move it. We put them right there in the crappie just sitting there like, I don't want that. Why you got it in my face? And we didn't use minnows. Y'all know when it comes to Lake Somerville, I will put minnows on the boat because I know that lake there is a finicky lake that they love minnows. But we were like, man, we're not going to use minnows. We're going to go here, use these plastic, use these hand ties. We're going to do what we do. And the crappie told us, okay, so y'all not going to give us what we want? Fine. And we paid for it. So we know next time we definitely going to have minnows on the boat. And what's funny was when I cleaned those crappie, I came home and cleaned those crappie. Most of all those crappie had big shads that they had ate up in their stomach. They had shad. And I was like, man, we wanted to be stubborn, tried to make the crappie bite what we wanted them to bite, and we paid the price for it. We definitely paid the price for it. DRD just say, hey, I sent you an email for that jig giveaway. Just making sure I got it. They already sent off. I sent them off today, brother. Got you. Sean Green, what's happening? So I need to get back in those turns. Yeah, man, you need to, man. I'll definitely post the next time we have one out there for sure. But yeah, man, that bite threw us off. But afterwards, me and Lamar, we talked about it. We're like, we didn't give them what they wanted. They maybe wanted minnows. And once I cleaned them, I called them. I was like, yeah, they wanted minnows because they was full of shad. We had one crappie over a pound, but all the crappie I cleaned were full of shad. They were full of shad, and we didn't get minnows. So I say that to say, give the crappie what they want. Especially if you fish a lake constantly and you know what these crappie like. Somerville, yes, you go to Somerville some days and wear them out on plastic, wear them out on hand ties. But one thing that is consistent on Lake Somerville is minnows. It's consistent. Oh, no problem, DRD. He said, how do you get that? Oh, okay. Y'all talking about, okay. Talking about y'all, the lakes in Louisiana. Yeah, man. So, like I said, I say that all the time, and I say it again. Give the crappie what they want. Don't be stubborn like me and Lamar was Sunday, trying to make them bite plastics, trying to make them bite hand ties, just trying to make them bite jigs. Take you some minnows with you, too. I don't care what nobody say. If you're going to a lake that you really don't know a lot about, or if you know what they want, give them, like my favorite lake, I went there to take minnows. Ask Shawcon right. Shawcon called me the day before. Oh, that's sad. He's like, man, I'll stop and get some minnows. I said, well, go on, stop and get you some minnows. Then he stopped. He's like, man, they ain't had none there. I said, I promise you. Can you use G? He's like, yeah, man, I can use G. I said, well, you ain't going to need none out here. That's how confident, because I fished that lake for years, and I don't need minnows out there. It's a jig lake. And y'all can believe it or not, there are lakes like that. You have jig lakes, and you have live bait lakes. Some lakes prefer minnows. And that's just the facts when it comes to crappie. Some lakes prefer jigs. On my favorite lake, I don't bring minnows out there unless somebody is asking for them that's on the guide trip. But if they don't want them, I'm not bringing them. I'm only going to bring one thing, and those are my hand ties because I know my hand ties are going to work, and that's a fact. Like I know they're going to work. It's a jig lake. Even Lake Houston, they will bite jigs. They will bite jigs for sure. It's a constant bite on jigs, but you can definitely catch them on minnows out there. I've been to my favorite lake. We had minnows before, and I was on a guide trip, and I showed them how many more crappie I was catching on my hand ties compared to minnows. I was like, y'all, I'm telling y'all that crappie really don't like minnows out here, but they'll bite them. But you gonna catch more on jig. They were like, man, these minnows. They go okay. Then we get to fishing, and they just like, gonna get more of them jigs. So I'm telling, but that comes from fishing the lake consistently, constantly, and knowing what they want, knowing the areas to go. It's putting time in on these lakes. You gotta put time in on these lakes. You gotta put work in on these lakes, scanning these lakes, putting out brush piles, all that good stuff. And once you do that, it's so easy to fish a lake once you figure it out. I promise you, you'll never 100% figure out no lake, but once you figure out a pattern, once you get a pattern down for a lake that you fish, it's such an easy lake. It's easy to fish. But that comes from a couple of years of putting in work, putting in brush piles, scanning, putting different colors out there, bringing live bait, fishing against live bait, and seeing what do the crappie want. Mickey Wood said, I was going fishing tomorrow, but I hurt my ankle getting off work today. I might still go. Look, Mickey, go out there, man. Look, I'm telling you, when I had broke both of my wrists, I was going fishing with a brace on both wrists. And I broke both of my wrists, my elbow, and my hip. That was like 2-3 years ago. And I couldn't take being in the house that long. I was in there for a few months, man. I was like, well, I go. And I was going there trying to do a hook set, and it hurted every time I snatched up on crappie. But I had to get out there, man. That thump is really addictive. The 125 said, yes, the river I fish likes live bait more than jigs. I always still use both. That's it, man. And that's the thing. Once you know, you know. Like I said, I know Somerville like live bait. So I was being hard-headed, and Lamar, we both were being hard-headed, and was like, we gonna make them bite these jigs. And they told us, okay, bring it on. And they showed us. Bring some in on next time. For the bigger fish, we definitely caught, like I said, we caught several fish. We caught a lot of crappie, but we didn't catch the sizes after. And we seen the big crappie on the bottom of those brush piles, and they weren't budging in the jig. DRD said, I think those high pressure lakes like Somerville, those crappie can be very picky, like that, where they may only want live. That's a fact, and I agree with you 1,000,000%. That is a fact. Certain lakes with that high pressure, they want what they want. And the thing about Somerville too, me and Yarley we talked a while about it. When you know you go to lakes that have a big population of shad, then you're gonna probably need some minnows. It's been times, I know Lamar can tell you the same thing, DRD, I know you can say the same thing. It's been times we've been out on Somerville where we seen thousands of shad in schools coming out up to the top of the water, just thousands and thousands. Everywhere you scan is shad. Seeing so much shad, you think it's brush piles until you see the brush pile start moving. You're like, man, I thought that was a brush pile. That was shad. So lakes like that with a real high population of shad, you probably gonna have to use minnows. And that's just what it is. My favorite lake is not a high population of shad. Like, it's really not. You don't go and scan the lake and see a lot of shad everywhere. So they love those jigs. But if you know you're going to a lake that has a high population of shad, bring you some minnows. Please do. Darren Gordon, what's going on? What's going on? Jarvis Eskridge, what's up? What up? What up? It's Dr. Kenny. When are you going to Mississippi, or are you bringing a pole? I'm going back to Mississippi. When is it? The 16th of October for Jackson State homecoming game. But I won't be fishing. I'm just going out there to relax, hang out with the family, and go to Jackson State homecoming game. So if y'all around the Jackson area, the weekend of the 6th, I think 16th is a Saturday. Then yep, that's what I'm gonna be. I will be there then. Two Cubs, what's going on, fam? Let's see. True Shepherd said, is there bank fishing at Lake Houston? Most definitely. And I'm gonna tell you something. In the springtime, I'm gonna go and give a secret out because a lot of people know anyway. In the springtime, and even that right at the end of that winter time, the Lake Houston Marina, they got some wood docks out there. If you vertical jig them wood docks or put live bait on them wood docks, you're gonna catch some of the biggest crappie you ever see. I guarantee you, I can guarantee you're gonna leave with a couple 2 pounders. At least one and a lot of pound and a halfers. That dock be on fire, especially in the springtime. Mr. Besser said, hey Kenny, how you be? Do you think there is a large population of shad in Cam's Pond? Y'all gonna make me start drinking, and I said I'm not gonna drink today. Well, I'm gonna drink, but just not right now. I don't know what he got out there. I don't know what he got in that pond, man. Cause that's what it is, a pond. I don't know what he got out there. He said, I'm not gonna be messy, just playing with you. Camo Joe, what's going on, fam? Yeah, man, but that's one thing that I really didn't thought about. DRD said, haha, Cam's pun. Exactly what it is. Definitely a pun. Just can I work, Camo Joe? Joe Baker said, who is Jackson playing for their homecoming? I went to Valley. Okay, you went to Valley. Okay. I just don't even know. I called my dad today, like, who Jackson State playing for their homecoming? He was like, I don't know. I definitely find out, though. I just go look at ESPN app and find out. But I will be down there for the Jackson State homecoming game, which is October 16th. So I'll definitely be down there. Yeah, man, it's a pun. C. Lewis said, boom, we'll be there skinny at the homecoming. Yes, sir. You'll be there, man. Get at me then, bro. Get at me. I'll definitely be there. Mickey Wilson said, don't waste your money on Jackson State. Don't do that, Mickey. Mickey, we on to something this year, man. We on to something this year. Prime time to make Jackson State get their mind right, man. Don't do it like that, Mickey. I think you went to Alcorn, did it, Mickey? Said, baby girl at JSU going to see her at my birthday, October 23rd. Man, mine on the 29th, man. We might do a little celebration out there. A pre-birthday celebration of S. Dyson. I think they playing my nephew then at Sam Houston State. Oh, they might be. Okay. Okay. So, yeah, I was about to ask, isn't Prime? Yeah, man, he coaching that, man. He got them boys looking pretty good. They got one loss. They should be undefeated right now, but they basically gave that game away right in the fourth quarter. Yeah, man, but me and y'all that we talked about that, and that made so much sense. Like, the Favorite Lake, we don't have a lot of big shad schools like that. It's a 90% jigging lake. You don't need live bait. But at Somerville, you see schools of shad everywhere, and they love live bait. Lake Houston also. Lake Houston is like a 50-50 lake. It has some areas where huge schools of shad and some areas that don't. And that's why you can use hand ties, plastics, whatever jigs you want to. But you can also use minnows, and it kind of levels each other out. It's like 50-50. You can catch a 15 on jigs, or you can catch 15 on live bait. But Somerville, you better have some minnows out there. And I learned my lesson. Being hard-headed, and I knew better. Because, yeah, man, they doing pretty good, Mickey. They doing pretty good. But yeah, man, I'm so excited about this fall bite. I will be, when next time I go fishing, I'm going to drop a video. I'm going to take the time out. Man, when I be getting on that lake, I be ready to fish, have the camera with me, and don't even cut the camera on. But I'm definitely going to shoot me a video, man. This last Saturday, the little piece of what I've seen from the fall bite getting ready was unbelievable. And like I said, Shaw couldn't write to tell you too, and that thump was on fire. So next time I go fishing, I'm definitely gonna bring that camera with me. Like I said, I have a video coming out on how I tie my jigs, how I paint my jig heads, how I do my jelly bellies, all that good stuff, man. It's gonna be a video coming out real soon, a good informative video if you want to get to painting jig heads or making jelly bellies or doing hand tie jigs. So it's gonna be a very informative video on that. That is coming very, very, very soon. Soon also, I'm gonna do this every year. My top 6 hand tie jigs or jelly belly, my top 6 jigs that I use for the year where I've caught a majority of my fish on. That was great jigs. So that will be coming also very, 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 very soon. I'm gonna do a video on that also, man. But man, look, y'all, the fall time is coming. Get them baits ready. Try to get you some with a little bit bigger profile. I'm telling you, these crappie have started feeding. The water temp is dropping. When that water temp starts dropping, them crappie start popping. So y'all get ready for it, man. I'm about to get on up out of here. Like I said, stay tuned. Wait for the video because they're coming very, very soon. I might drop this other video. I might drop it tomorrow. The hand tying and paint video. I might drop it tomorrow. It depends on if I get the time enough to edit it. But that'll be dropping soon. Like I say, y'all get ready. If you want a guide trip, hit your boy up. We got the guide trip wide open. We got the jigs going. You want some hand ties? You want some jelly bellies? Get at your boy. It's about to go down. This fall time bite is about to be amazing. Let's see what y'all saying. Let's see what y'all talking about. Uh, oh man, hold on. I gotta read these comments. That is fun. Yes, Dyson said drinking that yet. Big the same said Kenny, what is the favorite lake? I'm not gonna put the name out there, but some people know it and some people don't. But I'm not gonna put that out there. It's a quiet kept secret. I'm sorry, Victor. But if you want to do a guide trip, you'll find out. Slab Doc said Lake Houston 50-50, all right. 50% garbage and 50% waste of time. Sid Lewis, what's happening? Jarvis Esker said, have you been using those jelly bellies? Like, I haven't. So I only use my jelly bellies in the fall, winter, and spring. So I don't use them during the summertime. I get like a little bit smaller hand tie. So these jelly bellies will be getting used very, 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 very soon. Mitch said, yeah, you're right, Kenny. Lakes with a gang of minnows or almost gotta have some minnows. Good advice, bro. Salute. I sure appreciate it, man. Look, I said, me and y'all was talking about that. Like, that makes a lot of sense. It definitely makes a lot of sense. He said, no, we're playing Alabama State at homecoming and they playing Sam Houston next Saturday. Okay. Cool. I sure appreciate that, Camo. Joe. DRD Adore said, Lamar, I never been on that lake. I heard they got some big ones. Now, that's one thing we will say. Lake Houston got some big ones. Good luck. We done had a lot of rain, too. I know that thing look like chocolate milk. And as long as Lake Houston look like chocolate milk, I ain't going. I sure appreciate it, MC. Broderick, what's going on? Robert Willis, what's happening? MC said them jelly bells the truth. For real, man. For real. Fly guys in the building. What's happening? Yeah, man. These jelly bellies, like I said, you can use them year round, but I like to use them that fall, winter. They feeding real good. They want to see that bigger bait, and I want that bigger crappie. So hopefully, these jelly bellies do what they supposed to do. They did what they supposed to do in the past, and I'm sure they're gonna do what they supposed to do in the future. So I'm like I said, y'all be safe out there, man. It's your boy, Skinny Kenny, the Bronze Star Bet, double salute. I'm out.